Hello and welcome back to Jesse's Vintage Garage, and we are getting ready to put all the gears and stuff inside the front here, the gear chest here on this Evolution motor. And anyway, we're getting started here. We're going to be doing the oil pump. The oil pump's next. It's first to go in because we got to get the shaft going in there, and we got to have the bottom gear in there. Otherwise, we won't be able to get in later after all the other stuff's in. Okay, so we got when the guy dropped off the motor and stuff, he had a bunch of stuff, and he had an S&S oil pump, which the S&S oil pump was not complete. It was missing a bunch of parts. We needed new gaskets, so we have all that stuff ordered and stuff, and we have it here now. And we have I got kit here, pretty much springs, ball, seal. Yeah, this actual oil pump has a seal in it, so we'll be going over all this special stuff about this oil pump. Screws, they're correct screws because some of them were missing, so we ended up getting a kit for the screws. And yeah, here's a valve. So anyway, all right, starting off with the oil pump here. Here's the main body piece that goes right to the engine. Then the outer cover piece I was just showing you. This piece, there's that seal. Now that keeps the oil from leaking past there, unlike the stock oil pumps, which when they wear out a little bit, and you don't want that to wear out, you could lose oil pressure because of that. Anyways, so this is what keeps that. Oh, and wet something, yeah, that's true too. Yeah, so this keeps it all good to go. Now, I'm not sure if this seal's any good, but that kit we got over there did come with a new one, so we will probably replace it. Yes. But I'm gonna move over to the other side of the table now, and we're gonna go over some more of the other stuff while we get ready to build this. All right, he's applying assembly lube to the
just a little
shaft to it right now.
Give it a little taste of some oil. Otherwise, who knows how long it'll be before it gets oiled. Now there's where that is. We gotta put this gear in.
Now there's talk out there about how these gears have to go in a certain way, but this looks like an ambidextrous gear.
Not this gear.
And the other gear, the worm gear, the one that's on the actual crank pinion shaft. It's
S&S has them one-sided, one way.
And these have to taper on both sides, so they can go either way. But if you don't have it, the gear looks like this, and it's only one. It's rough on one end and not rough on the other end. It has to be the smooth end going in, right? Is that what you said?
The radius edge goes up against the crank.
Okay, yeah. And this
faces the center of the motor.
And this one here has both sides of radius.
Our radius, so yeah. I gotta find. We gotta put this fun job.
Key.
I gotta get a tweezers. Slides. Like that. There it is. It's in there.
All right, then you gotta put the retaining ring on.
Yeah. Now, what we're gonna do for right now is, I think, it won't go too far. So I'm not gonna worry about the retaining ring in case we have trouble with this and we have to do it like we did your motor where we slide the shaft in later. So the next step is we're going to replace this seal. The seal might be fine. I don't know how much use this pump had. That's one thing nobody knows. It come with the motor. He don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows.
Yeah, so this kit has one, so it's just good common practice to put a new one in.
Yeah, it comes with it, so. Okay, we're going to take this seal out now, but I want to be careful not to scratch anything, so I'm just going to get under the edge here. I can see it's right here. Oh, look at there. Seal just coming right out. Didn't hurt nothing. Seal may have been good. I don't know. Whatever. We're going to replace it.
And yeah, we gotta make sure you put it in the same way it was.
Yeah. Lip up. I want to put a little assembly lube here on this. That may help it a little bit to go in. And it'll help when I slide the shaft over this groove. Now the lip, one side is smooth and one side has a lip. The lip was installed up, so we're going to push it right back down in here. I'm going to make sure it's all the way down by pushing on it. There we go. Okay. Now the next step is, oh, I pulled it out too far. Let me see here. Yep, still there. Good. Don't pull. Okay, the next step is we gotta we gotta put a key and a gear on there, and we gotta put the other gear here. Now one side gets shallow gears and one side gets big gears. There's 4 different gears and they're sets. The keyed gear goes
To the shaft, yeah.
to the shaft, and the other one don't. See, there's fat ones and thin ones. I think the thin ones go out here. Like there, yep.
Yeah.
Just like that. And this one will go here when I get it. And we'll slide that on once we get this through here. We'll put a key in there. Then we'll slide the gear on it. But we're going to have to put the first gear in. Now, S&S recommends putting them together dry, not soaking them. But I am going to put just a little taste of assembly lube on the shafts. I do not think that that's going to
Yeah, because once you have it
inhibit
installed,
anything.
you said something like once it's installed, you pour oil down past the main tops there where the plugs go anyway. So
Yes, that's exactly right. We are just going to give it just a dash of taste.
but
Not going to soak it.
Yeah, but if for some reason it's starved right away, it's going to have lubricant there.
This is going to turn. But not get in the way of the gasketing. And I just want a taste on it. I want it to spin real good, but I don't want it to fall out if I turn it over. That's the whole point. Okay, now we got new keys. These O-rings go to the caps that go in here. So we'll replace those too, but we're not going to replace those until we replace the ball and the springs and the plunger. Okay. Now, first, put that one on there.
Yeah, where's the gaskets at?
Big gear. Yeah, we got to have the gaskets. Oh, there's
Another key and another retaining ring.
yeah.
That's spare parts, I guess.
I guess it's not open either. this. And we are going to...
Yeah, you got the gasket installed, and he's got 2 top bolts holding it in place so it doesn't like move around.
Got to find the shaft hole. We won't tighten it yet because we got to be able to turn this. Now we got to put the other key in there. My tweezers go. It was here a minute ago.
Right up there.
There it is. This one's the hard one. Yeah, well. I like turn it down a little bit. Well, there. Nope, didn't hit it. This is a tough program. What was that?
A little box or something.
I gotta get my head down here and look. I want to line them up. And if you can hold this here. No, get back. Nope, it fell out. Well, I need something that ain't magnetized. That sucked. This is it. Yep, see. Okay, now we can put the C-clip on it, or this ring,
A
retaining ring, sharp side out. I gotta get a clip deal.
All right, so we're gonna be putting the C-clip here on the outside because it has to fit into the the spot on the outer cover of the oil pump. The other C-clip will not fit inside there.
Yeah. And it looks like somebody tried that before, and it scars it up when it spins.
Yeah, so this one actually fits inside that groove. So that's the logic there, and we're going to work on trying to get it on here. And these style clips are a pain in the butt to get going here.
Yeah, we gotta start with one end and Jesus, that's a tough one. Pity the guy that ever wants to take it off. Come on.
Oh, it went.
Yeah, but I'm bleeding.
All right, you don't have it all the way in. There you go. Push that end in.
I gotta find my screwdriver thing.
Before it works its way out. There we go.
We got it.
It's
important. Flush. It's important that that's in there like that.
Yeah, so it fits flush.
Yeah. It goes this way. And this goes this way. Now we got to have the rest of our bolts. The bolts, these are special bolts. They come with the pump. They're stainless, I guess. They look stainless. And there's one washer that's a little bit smaller diameter, and it's got to go into this hole. That's what I found out earlier when I did a test fit without gaskets.
The rest of them, they have a bigger area, so.
Yeah. Well, and it's open, more open.
And it's slotted back there, so you can loosen it and pull it out when you're working on it in the bike, so it's easy to get to.
If you need to. Now, make sure that it turns freely. And it does.
All right, cool.
Okay, now it said to tighten all these bolts to 90 to 120 inch-pounds.
All right, we got the torque wrench set up right now for 60 inch-pounds. And then we'll start the torquing after that. We just didn't want to jump right in at 90 or a 120 and be done. We're gonna work our way to it. I have to take that fitting out, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, looks like it's half. Yep, okay. Well, wait a minute. We won't do this one. We'll get, before I start prying on this with gaskets in it, we'll.
Still moving?
Oh yeah. Feels real good.
All right, I'll up this, and then.
We got all of them?
Yeah, you already did all of them, but the one you can't get to.
Okay. Now we'll take it out, if we can. If we can. Maybe we can't. Jeez. Somebody must have thought it was going to leak.
Yeah, well, the problem with doing that kind of much tightness into aluminum.
If I'd have known I was going to take this off, I should have did it first before, because I don't want crud to fall down in there. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they used. I got to take it back off. We're gonna get that cleaned.
Yeah, I didn't notice that earlier. Yeah, that definitely needs to happen.
Yeah.
There we go. We got the thing cleaned up. Yeah, it was pretty bad. We didn't want that stuff to fall in. It was some sort of like sealant or whatever you were saying, right?
Yep, it was hard. Like they used Loctite, which works really good as a sealer. We use it a lot ourselves. But it's not for good for taking it apart.
And falling in and getting stuck somewhere.
Now we'll go back to where we were.
Yeah, so the torque wrench is still set at 60. You should be able to be right back. And then we'll go to 90. Then we'll do the 120 if you want.
Well, it says 90 to 120, so whatever.
All the rest of the fasteners that are going into the case, like the nose cone fasteners, they're at 120 also, so it wouldn't hurt, I guess.
Let's see, I'll start here. I didn't loosen those. Make sure I got them all. Yep. Okay, now.
And it still moves. You're supposed to be checking that as we're tightening it, so.
I don't hear nothing. I don't feel it.
Anything bad, you
Nope.
mean?
Yep. Nope.
Yeah.
Don't feel nothing bad. Okay.
All right, we got it increased to 90.
Okay, now I just go around and make
You gotta
sure.
do this one yet.
Did I miss this? I was wondering. Okay.
Yeah, going around you would have found it, but yeah.
Well, had all the rest of them. Okay, now you can go 120 if you want. Yeah, it feels real good. Here.
All right, increase to 120, and here we go.
Okay, now I'm going to go all the way around because I think I got them all this time. Okay. Yep, feels good. We're going to put a little oil because you can see the gears right through here. Then we're going to put a little down this one.
Just like the SNS suggests or says to do.
Yep. Doesn't really say how much to put. It says to prime it. Is that priming it? I think it could be.
Yeah. I mean, you're making that function after putting oil in it, so I guess it'd be considered priming. Yeah.
It'll start leaking out somewhere here pretty soon.
What?
Right here.
Okay. Look at a cap or something for that. And then we'll be ready to put the springs in, put this fitting back on.
Yeah, put this back on. But we'll put these in first. And we're going to put the new O-rings on it. And then we're going to put the ball and the springs in correct. And the big heavy spring goes with the plunger. Okay. The ball, this is an anti-sumping ball or anti-backflow, whatever you want to call it. This is the pressure relief valve. This so that when it's cold, it'll open up and let oil go by because it can only put, so much pressure in.
All right, we're replacing the O-rings and the caps right now. I thought I got new caps, and that's what we were just talking about. But yeah, I guess not. We're going to be using these, but it's all right.
These are the same caps.
So far you got this is the old one, but he's got this in there already. He's running the cap, and he's got the ball and the spring in that one.
This one's kind of touchy because this is in the way.
Might have a hard time using the tool to tighten it, but you could use a screwdriver, but it's a special tool for it.
We'll see. I might be able to run it in a little closer with a screwdriver, like somebody else did already.
Yeah, when you use a screwdriver, you tear it up.
Okay. Is it gonna fit? Probably can't use it. I can back these out.
Yeah, you can get on there with a wrench maybe, but
I don't know. Or I can back this out. Let's do that. I took the other one out.
yeah, 1/2 inch.
I know. Where's our ratchet at? Oh. More stuff.
Yeah, at least it's not going to fall down into the important part of the motor. So, all right, with this tool here, this special tool,
Yeah, I want to clean this all before
that's fine.
we
gonna-
go any further.
The 3/8 socket here, or 7/16 socket pops onto the end of it, like that.
This is hardened white stuff. Okay.
Like pipe dope or something, or just?
Yeah. Okay. Now we're ready to tighten these up. We gotta get it on there first, I guess. There it is. Didn't help that there's burrs sticking up. I put the worst one on the inside and the nice ones on the outside. So there we are.
We're gonna install this yet, and then put that one back in.
Yeah.
We're gonna use soil sealant or anything, or?
Yeah, we'll either use blue Loctite or we will use pipe dope. One of the two. Just out of here. There. It's probably on a little heavier than I need it to.
Yeah, you'll have a bunch hanging out like last time I was worked on.
And I got enough left over for this one. Wipe that off my hand. Slow setting, it says. And we gotta put the cap back on because it starts to dry out real fast.
Yeah, we were using this stuff here. Slow setting TFE paste.
That'll keep the oil from leaking. And you don't want any in the, you want to taper it back so the first thread in don't have any. So
That's way better than the tape. The tape.
I don't like tape at all.
I hate that. I like the crop out way better. You gotta wrap it the opposite direction you're going. That way it doesn't like bunch all up and not coat. Yeah, it's just a pain in the butt. This paste is amazing when they came out with that. So we'll just tighten them up. That's not the right size.
Oh, I guess it ain't. Here it is. This one is.
It's a tapered thing, so you don't have to kill it, you know. Well, there we go. Oil pump's all installed.
Yeah, now we'll clean up the excess here.
Well, hope you enjoyed everything. I think we'll come to end on this segment with getting the oil pump going. Next up, we'll be able to start stacking gears on the pinion and install the cam and get all that knocked out. So we'll see you again soon.